Oh, 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 so close. Hello everyone and welcome back to Decidedly Vanilla. I've invented a new game. I'm trying to make it across the pond to my house over there whilst only standing on a boat and not actually getting in it, and then just like running on the kind of entity pushing displacement thing that happens now. Oh, I'm so close. I'm so close to perfecting the technique. It's just a little bit touchy every now and again. It just decides to go off in a random direction like this, and what the heck? No, go back that way. Yes. Oh, so close. I can't even look up though because I don't know where I am. Oh, I got about halfway that time. Not bad, folks. So sorry about that. Welcome back to Decidedly Vanilla. My name is Pixlriffs. Hope you guys are having a wonderful day out there in internet world. I'm having a fantastic day myself, and we are back here at Spawn. We have made a return to Pixie Island to continue our little building project over here, and I want to do a few more of these houses at some point. Not today though. Today I have something else to show you guys, but one of the things I wanted to do is really establish an actual starter home here, because despite the fact that I built this on day one, I didn't really do anything with the inside of it, and I kind of somehow like it the way it is. It almost feels like it's a little shrine of some sort, and I've got my fishing loot in here. Still not AFK fishing, still regular fishing, don't be alarmed, and I like the way this looks, but I don't think I want to turn it into an actual house. What I want to do out here is build probably a little bit closer to the center of the island, and it is an island now. What I want to do is build the one chunk treehouse design that you may have seen in a recent tutorial video on this channel. And yeah, I really liked that treehouse design, and I want to put it in the world somewhere, and I'm probably going to do it in the center of this island, well, more or less in the center anyway, somewhere where I have a bit of a view out over town and I can look out of it, and I've got an actual starter house here so that when I come back my stuff isn't just in these chests over here on the waterfront, you know what I mean? So I can actually have somewhere to store my stuff so that it's not all out in the open, because I want to do something a little bit more nice and aesthetic with this island. Nashcrafter is building an island somewhere over there. I think I can see it just off there in the distance, and it's looking swell, and I kind of want to do a little bit of terraforming around here to make this place look lovely. So that's my plan. I'm going to build myself the treehouse over here, and you'll probably see that popping up in the next couple of episodes, but this will not be the first one chunk build of mine that has ended up in this here town, because you may notice in the distance already the clock tower is there. Now, Awoogah and I set about building the clock tower the other day, and we recorded a nice big collab for you guys, and so you may have seen that on Awoogah's channel already, but even if you haven't, or if you have, but I might cut it slightly differently, I'm going to show you guys that today. And I wish I had a slightly more original video for you guys, because I know that occasionally these collabs you can just watch one angle and you're like, why do I need to watch the other one? It's the same conversation. But we're going to do a little bit of cutting here and there, so hopefully I'll put in some clips that Awoogah hasn't, and so forth. And also, I'm on holiday right now when this video is coming out, so I'm afraid I'm basically making all the content I can get my hands on right now. So enjoy a little collab of us building the clock tower, and I will see you guys after that. Oh my goodness, what is this?
No.
Who designed this? Now, what are you building here? What's going on? What on earth is this?
What are you doing here?
What I was in your video.
I'm following your instructions. This is what you told me to build.
Yes, and I've come out of the video to tell you you're building it wrong. Look, what on earth is this?
No.
Think of me as the helpful YouTube fairy who's popped out of the video so you can go to the ball. How about that? When this clock strikes 12, you'll be turned into a pumpkin or something. I'm not quite sure how it works.
I mean, you do the one chunk builds. It's all nice in the flat. That's fair enough. But it's nice to actually build it practical in survival and then see what problems people might come up with.
Yes, absolutely. There's some practical
Stupidity's
concerns.
one of them. Stupidity's one of them.
It's a common one.
I'll get right there, right here. Stupidity. There we go.
I've also turned my block sounds down because I was down there hiding by the Nether portal for the special effects in this video.
The fourth wall. You've broken it.
I was down there hiding. I was hiding by the fourth wall, and it was making a heck of a noise. So I decided to turn my block sounds down. Okay, so now we can hear the Nether portal again, folks. And
there we go.
Right. Okay. So this is looking a little bit more square. This is actually looking like a like a square.
Do you know the real sad thing is? Oh, you've brought the spruce. That's okay. Have you got some there then?
Yeah, I've got another stack you can have.
I just realised all my spruce has disappeared.
I'm quite amused by the fact that the poop is still there, and I hope you're planning on taking that down at some point. Because
I will be taking it down.
yeah,
Absolutely.
I feel like it's had its day.
I will at one point be taking you down as well, mind you. But,
to be honest, I'm gonna have to I'm gonna have to jump off this thing anyway. So I'll take the arrows on the way down. Apparently.
See, you can't do that in creative, can you? Ah.
Happy America Day from the Cirque, everybody. Wait a second. Is it the? It's the 3rd of July. It's going to be the 4th of July in about in about 2 hours here. But
So
yeah.
basically, everybody's going to be partying or something. Right, there we go.
Seems to be. The fireworks can start now. Have you got any gunpowder and paper? I don't think I have any.
No, but I'll tell you what I can do.
Saving it all for when we've got Elytra.
No, we can do that.
Oh, no. Oh gosh!
See, you don't have that as well, right?
Oh, it's like being a horse in a Zombie Cleo video. All right, let me get down here.
Don't tell us why.
Justice for Pixlriffs. This is builder abuse. I'm gonna have to pull up a screenshot of my own build here because I can't.
You mean you don't know how to build that again?
I have a confession, and there's because I build these things in creative. I don't often exactly recall how to do it, and I don't want to mess this up on camera. So the inside of that gets filled in with stone brick and extra bits like so. I think I used andesite a little bit, but you said you're not the biggest fan of andesite, so we can always leave that out.
I don't like andesite.
In your interpretation of this build, we can. I tell you what we'll do. We'll use it to fill in the corners. That way, nobody has to look at it, because then this will get covered up. How about that? There we go.
That sounds ideal.
All right, and the inside of this gets filled in like so. And oh, hang on, what's happened here? How's it ended up still like too wide on this end? Like it's an even number on this side. Oh goodness! Right, okay. Let's start taking some of this down.
See,
you know what?
Building it in survival is not as easy creative in a flat world.
Yeah, there you
and
go.
also, once again, stupidity.
and also being unable to count plays a role. Yeah.
Right. What are we needing else up here? What's the whole goal? Let's press play on the video again. Hold on. I'll just wait till you get up here and I'll press play.
I'm looking at my scripts trying to figure out where we'd got to.
That's okay. I'll just press play. Here we go. Play. There we go.
You know what? You're helping me. I need to. What do you? I put that there for the reason. That was the next thing we needed to do.
All right. So I thought you were actually just pillaring
No. Here's you taking it down. I'm pillaring up with the materials we're using to build the thing, man.
So what kind of style would you call this clock tower then?
I guess it's kind of rustic. It's not quite medieval because I feel like medieval tends to involve a lot of cobblestone and stuff like that, and this looks a little bit more nicely put together. There's like touches of gold in it and stuff like that. So I don't know. I think it's
pretty stuff. Bit of bling.
It's kind of like rustic country village sort of thing. I think that's probably the closest thing I can think of. I'm one of those guys when I build stuff in survival. I just have to go after every single stray block and everything that I put down. Like, I really hate wasting materials, and so letting stuff despawn is, like, the weirdest kind of... It's one of my pet peeves. I just don't like doing it. I'll spend, like, an extra half hour building something just because I have to drop off a build to collect every single piece of stuff that I drop.
Oh, you're going to hate what I'm doing at the moment. I've let so much stuff despawn. So much stuff.
See, it's fine when other people do it because I'm not responsible. But when I do it myself, I just always feel really bad.
So this would bug you then?
I can't do it. I can't do it, Awoogah. You're hurting me here, man. All right, let's go around this side, and you do one more panel, and I'll do this panel back. Oh, you've already put the chisel stone over here.
Yeah.
It's way ahead of me at this point. Good job.
I'm an expert level potato.
When it comes to potatoes, there's none finer. I like the fact that town is developing a little bit. I feel like Cirque has built this incredible shop, and it's just kind of on its own right now. So we need to spruce this place up a bit. No pun intended.
Did I give you all the bone blocks?
Oh, you did not. I had some on me, but I forget what I've done with them.
They have all disappeared. It really is because I said I had 2 stacks last night.
There
they are. I've got them.
Oh, good. Well done. I was a little bit worried.
Over.
Yeah.
Don't panic.
Because we know everybody on this server. We're a very trusting community of players on the server. We don't have any griefers or anything like that. But when 2 stacks of bone blocks go missing, something's up.
Then again, I have heard that some people have been stealing some spruce.
You heard that from no one. It's fine. Sorry, no buddies. That's it.
No
That's
buddies.
That's how he pronounces it. I forget. I always forget. And I'm about to invest in this town right here because I'm putting 8 gold blocks on this build.
A whole 8 gold blocks.
Yes, exactly.
Look at the bling.
Yes, it's
Look at this.
It's so classy. There's a zombie pigman watching us from the bottom of the clock tower. He's waiting for it to chime the hour. Let's aggro that and then see who it goes and kills.
Okay, here's a question for you.
Yes.
How would you do this? Would you pull it up one at a time, or would you do one row or the other? How OCD do you get when you're building things like this?
It tends to vary, to be honest. Like a lot of the time I tend to just do stuff in whatever order it occurs to me, and it's never the most efficient, or it's never like row by row or column by column or anything like that. I just tend to build it any old way. Like if you watch the clock tower tutorial, and if you watch closely, I build the first clock face in a really weird way where I'm taking out blocks and I'm putting them back in so I can build the blocks above them, and then by the second attempt I've actually got it down right and I know what I'm doing. So
you're trying to say you were winging it the whole time?
Basically, yes. That's not an exaggeration. I was. Entirely was. See, you've left a bone block down here that I really need to collect. It's terrible.
I wonder if I've done that deliberately.
you might have done. While I'm in here, you can probably pass me the redstone blocks and the levers and stuff, and I can put them in the clock face.
Yeah, I'm still in my bed.
Still sleeping. Well, at least
still
in here.
Sleeping.
At least in here, I'm not going to be attacked by anything. The things that go bump
Unless
in
I
the
can a bucket of lava and just come and pour it in.
Yeah, well, when I was thinking about things I was going to be attacked by, you were not my primary concern, but maybe I was. Maybe you should be. Yeah, I don't know.
This is the biggest problem with these kind of builds.
Yeah, building stuff like this and kind of pillaring around the outside and everything.
Sometimes I've always wondered, is it going to be better building from the top down? And then I think about it and go, nah.
Kane did that on the first season of DV. He built a tower block from the top down instead of building it from the ground up, just like for a laugh. I feel like it probably ended up being a lot more work for him than he expected. Everyone watching my video is probably going to be like, you've got 3 ender pearls in your inventory, why do you keep jumping off this thing? And it's because I'm saving ender pearls for other things. I know once we get to the end, we will have a virtually unlimited supply of them, but for the time being, they are precious, and I need them to make ender chests and fill in the end portal and all kinds of stuff.
It took me about 6 attempts to realise the thing of, why can't I place this fence?
Oh, the fence gate thing. Yeah, I really wish they would take that out now, because there's no real reason for not being able to place pumpkins anywhere but on the ground and stuff like that.
I started playing in the browser. When it was a browser-based game.
Yeah, you're playing like classic.
I have been playing, yeah, and before all the details came out of world size and stuff like that, me and a friend decided to try and go all the way around the world.
Nice. How did that work out for you?
Miserably.
Yeah.
I think we were at it for literally for 3 weeks, 3 hours a day or something, we're like, we've got to be getting close on. And then one of us, I can't remember who, decided to do a research on the internet and find out the actual size of the world, and we were like, okay, this ain't gonna happen.
Yeah.
Pix,
what's that?
Where are you?
I'm on the other side of the clock.
What time's it?
It's 3. It will always be 3.
The time sponsored by Pixlriffs.
I wish I had enough money to sponsor the time. Can you imagine? you got to be a heavy hitter if you're sponsoring the time. That's something that's something everyone uses,
See, he can do it in survival.
You can.
He's pretty good. He's pretty good.
It just takes an awfully long time. It takes longer than the 7 minutes or however long this video is.
At the moment, 45.
Yeah, there you go. The miracles of editing, folks. This isn't actually my first time building one of the one chunk things in survival. Actually, I built
What? No.
Well, you'd be surprised. Like a lot of the time, I just build them and put them out there in creative, and then just kind of leave it at that. But I built my Japanese style rustic house on my patron server, and that's like my house. And somebody else had already built my modern house, the one with the kind of concrete detail and stuff, before that
cool.
too. So yeah, it's kind of fun seeing these things out in the wild when you don't expect them to.
Yeah, I was going to say, how does it feel that seeing all the people reacting back to your videos and going, "Oh, that looks cool. That's excellent. I've done this. I've changed that."
Yeah, it's neat. Like one of my favorite things is getting pictures of when people have made it, and they send me screenshots on Twitter, but then they've like added their own stuff, or it's on a server surrounded by other things. And yeah, that's one of the most fulfilling parts of all of this is you're providing a tutorial, but when you see people actually building it, you're like, oh, that's what it's meant to be for. You know what I mean? That's people using it for its intended use. That's pretty good. Yeah, I like it. And yeah, if we add, have you got any more jungle fences? Have you just got the one?
That was my no. I've got 5 more.
That was my last fence. Because yeah, if you attach it to the sides, sort of like above one of these doorways, if you just attach the top fence there, because then it'll look like it can swing freely. You know, like it's attached to a mechanism, even though it's clearly not going to ever. But
I'm with you.
And nobody's actually going to be up here looking at it unless they fly up here with a light tray. It's all about the immersion that you can't see from the ground. I put a lot of that into my builds.
Elytras will be a thing pretty soon. I'm going to take that floor away because the ding dong can't ding dong if it's on the flat. But I'm going to put the floor a little bit lower down.
Oh yeah, textbook. I like it. Very good.
Do I have? I'm just going to stick a torch. Oops. Right underneath there just now, and that should make it glow a little bit.
I like it. See, adding the details, that's what it's all about. You've got to add those details in survival.
Add the little bits in. We could put a couple of spruce logs up, like in the corner, the internal corners, you know,
like in the middle there?
Like here.
Yeah, maybe we could do that.
Yeah, so the 4 corners, so it'd be going up even higher, so it'd be just like an open archway or something at the top.
Like this, you mean? Like so?
Yeah.
And then over the top, we get
No, higher. Keep it going up. Keep going. Keep going. Like that. So you do the 4 there and then put the roof on there, so it's like another tier to it.
Maybe. I feel like that'll be a little bit too high though. Like I always build this stuff and think about like the proportions and stuff, and I'm like, I have a feeling that's just gonna look a little bit like it's just wearing a really tall hat.
Okay.
I don't know. I like the idea of putting spruce wood in these corners though, just so it shows through the side by the stairs. So maybe we'll make these out of spruce instead of oak.
Spruce.
Yeah. Spruce makes
that
everything
gives it
better.
a little bit of extra. Yeah, that's. Oh, I'm stuck.
Me too. I just
Kershaw. No.
Do you have any more spruce logs while you're down there? Because I've just run out.
I've got 1 spruce log.
I think we'll need more than that. So prepared.
Right, hold on.
So prepared always. Oh, we got another pig man. Gonna shoot him with a bow. Oh, 1 shot. 1 shot, 1 kill.
Oh, look at that.
Do you have either any stone brick or any smooth stone that I can borrow?
Borrow?
I say borrow, I mean use permanently.
Yeah, I do. Where are you?
Standing on top of the tower.
I'm looking down for you.
Just did a complete 360 around it. I can't see him.
I have 45 ready to catch. It's behind you.
Hey, well done.
There we go.
So right, let me hop, and I need slabs. There we go. Okay, you can have the remainder back. Oh, there it went. I'll have to go down and get that in a second. Yeah, I'm going in. I can't do it. I can't do it. I can't just leave them to despawn. It just feels wrong. Boop. And boop. And
are we putting a light on top or
wave? No, I normally just leave it kind of just blank. But then I haven't had to build this in a situation where stuff could spawn on top of it. So
yeah,
maybe we should if we got another glowstone block or a redstone lamp or something, we could swap that out. Or
not on me just now, but we can have
just pop a torch on there, I guess.
Torch on it, we'll change it out when we've got.
Yeah. I feel like
Got a lot of things.
once people have got a elytra, we need to put a redstone torch up here, and then it can be like that light on top of cranes and stuff that stops planes flying into it.
No. What we need to do is once we've got elytra, we'll see this plus sign. We'll just make it out of red. We'll make it bigger. Put a big circle here, and this will be the landing pad.
Yes, yeah. Turn it into a helipad. Right. So I think that is that. I can't think of anything that we haven't done to this. So
what can I say?
I think it's time to.
Thank you very much for helping with the build.
Well, don't say that until you've actually seen it. Gosh, I feel like. And then it was terrible. It was just this giant.
Hold on, wait 1 second. I just need to get. I need to get prepared for my thoughts on the build, right? Let's see.
Down we go. Down we go. You've set fire to yourself. That's self-immolating. That's your thoughts on this. All right, let's take a step back. It's always important.
Let's have a look and admire.
Have a proper look at it.
Do you know there's one thing I think what we need to change? One oak block.
Yeah, I either think that needs to be something else,
Spruce.
or the spruce needs to turn back into oak. I'm not quite sure. I'm kind of tempted to swap that back to oak, just because I feel like the top just feels a little bit too dark with the spruce logs there. Like maybe if it was spruce planks, I'd feel different, but there we go.
There we go.
All done. All done.
Sorted.
And looking dandy, if I do say so
looking
myself.
Spiffy. Spiffy.
Yeah,
that's looking pretty good. Yeah, much better.
I think that's looking a little bit better. You see what I mean?
That's why you're the builder.
See what I mean about adding the extra height to it, though? It just looked like it was wearing a top hat or something, you know?
Yeah, I didn't actually realise how tall it was.
Maybe a top hat's an idea for what we can do with your roof once the poop is gone. We'll just add a top hat to it.
No. Top hat on the poop. Top hat on the poop. Next challenge.
Should have done that originally. I thought you wanted it to go, and now you're just like, let's accessorize.
I don't want a monocle as well, just for the sheer hell of it.
Yes.
Monocle and top hat.
Oh gosh.
Yes,
okay.
Please.
Okay. Doing it. You're not taking the poop down until I've done it. Fair enough. All right. I will get on that. That's a commission right there.
First.
That's not even me misinterpreting stuff in the chat. That is you legitimately asking for a top hat.
I want a top hat and a monocle.
Excellent. All right. I will absolutely get on that. It will be jaunty as all heck. So yes, we have ourselves a finished clock tower here, folks. Pretty much. Actually, hang on. Oh, you know what I've done? I know what I've done. What have you done? I've done a bit wrong here. Because this is supposed to be like that, and then that's supposed to wait.
Even the best of us get it wrong.
If
you get it wrong, strip it back, start again. Don't worry about it.
It's meant to be like so. There we go. Okay, that's looking better.
I've got to say thank you very much for helping me with my my build.
Yeah, it's an excellent build. It was a very good job. I like what you've done with it. That's
I was inspired by some dude off the internet.
Aren't we all? Aren't we all?
I started watching his video and he just interrupted. Ignorant person that he is.
I know. How rude. What was that guy about?
I know.
You should absolutely
seriously.
should absolutely not go and subscribe to him and watch his videos.
Absolutely not. And the link will certainly not be in the description down below. No, really, it won't.
Always a pleasure, Awoogah. Always a pleasure. All right, folks. Hope you enjoyed that little clip, and thank you so much to Awoogah for joining me for the collab. Always a pleasure. Genuinely a pleasure to be collaborating with people on the server, and Awoogah is a good lad. So yeah, we have a lot of fun doing that particular video. But that is going to be it for today. I've started scouting out a little area up here where I'm probably going to build my tree. The island sort of reaches back about to over here, and then it starts to drop off again. So I reckon sort of closer to the front, somewhere we can see over the town, will be a better location for it. And hello, we got some skeletons up here. Not today, thank you. We don't want any of your lot around here. So yeah, I'm going to build a tree. I'm going to build my big tree house somewhere around here. Going to flatten the ground out a little bit so I have room to build it, and so that it doesn't stick up like unnecessarily high out of here. But yeah, we're going to get that built, and I'm going to have a lovely new starter house at spawn. But I'm going to do that off camera because, as you probably saw in that video, it takes a little while to build these things in survival. A lot longer than it does in creative anyway, especially considering that I'm time-lapsing the builds half of the time. So I'm going to get that done off camera, and you guys will probably see it in a future episode, but that is going to be all for this one. Thank you guys so much for watching Decidedly Vanilla. As always, my name has been Pixlriffs. Leave a like on the video if you enjoyed it, subscribe if you want to see more, and I will see you guys soon. Bye for now.